Hey everyone, this is your psychic Christine. I hope everyone had a wonderful Father's Day weekend. So, this is episode 73, and I'm going to be doing some talk about meditation in this episode. The reason being is because we hear about meditation all the time, but everyone that I've met doesn't seem to really know how to meditate. A lot of people struggle with that, and would love to get on board with it because I guess they've heard so many wonderful things about meditation, but like I said, simply don't know how to do it. And when you do research or online research, there are many different techniques, and a lot of us get confused as to why there are so many techniques and what is the best way to move forward. So, what exactly is meditation? Why do we need to meditate? It's meditation is in every religious book that we've ever read, pretty much. So it dates back way back when. So yeah, it's definitely an important part of our spiritual well-being. And a lot of people might associate it with prayer, but it's not exactly that. It's a form, I suppose, of it. But what it is kind of learning how to discipline your mind, your thoughts. You may have heard my previous podcast and me saying that the mind is a terrible master but a wonderful servant, and how it's important for you to be the driver and to be able to direct what your mind is feeding you. So many of us, we're either kind of, our mind or our thought process is kind of beating us up, as I've mentioned in previous podcasts. Sometimes we're thinking too much into the future, too much into the past, thoughts, of course, of what might have been, things of that nature. And these are thoughts that so many of us experience and go through that simply do not serve us, okay? And like I have said, the mind's job is to serve us and not work against us, but we all struggle with that. So the way you train your mind, I guess, is similar to kind of, I guess, like how you would train your body with exercise. So that's what getting into meditation is really all about. So yeah, and I guess it all depends on what your goal is, but every technique is really a good one. Meditation will help your spiritual psychic energy grow. It definitely puts you in a place of being more mindful, more observant of your surroundings. It's definitely going to stimulate your own psychic energy. It can help you with self-healing. Most importantly, to get us out of these, like I said, negative thought patterns of thinking too much into the future, too much into the past, all of this negative stuff. Like I said, what might have been. So much energy our mind is using up and being wasted. So yeah, you can definitely get spiritually stronger and just be in a good, strong, and stable mindset through meditation. It's kind of being able to also use your third eye and seeing the big picture, okay? And through meditation, and if you get really good at it, it's going to give you, or it'll be able to help you to articulate better your experience with other people and really have a better understanding of where they're coming from and where they're going. It's going to be able to help your communication skills as well. So, one form of meditation is a good one, and it involves concentration. So, concentration meditation is like focusing on a single point. You can focus on your breath, focus on your breathing, and get yourself to breathe right and kind of direct your mind into paying attention to that. It could be repeating a single word or a mantra. You can light up a candle and stare at the flame and just focus on that flame. A lot of us use singing bowls to meditate, and kind of that helps silence the mind and in wandering and all of that, and clearing out a lot of clutter. So, a lot of people think that they need to do this for hours and hours. And of course, the more you meditate, the better it's going to be. But in the beginning, you may find it really hard to do, to stay in meditation for any lengthy period of time. But if you're able to do that for like 5 minutes a day or whatever, whatever works for you is fine. Don't try to overdo it in the very beginning. Okay? So, like I said, it's about you kind of, in the concentration meditation, it's kind of refocusing your awareness of a chosen object to direct your attention to. Okay? And initially, it's going to be another part that's going to be tough about it, is that you're going to, have these fleeting thoughts that are going to pop up every now and then, which is perfectly okay. Acknowledge them and let them go. Just acknowledge them and let it go. And as you get better at your meditation, and paying attention to your own, because self-examination is also going to get good with meditation. So you're going to pay attention more to your thought process, and you're going to be able to get rid of the things that you don't like a lot easier. So what I'm doing now is, like I said, we're working or talking on this podcast about all of the chakras and what they do and how they work. I'm going to squeeze in some meditation techniques, and we're also going to do some, of course, Q&A. I get a lot of questions sent in, and I'm going to answer them via this podcast. So my next podcast is going to be doing Q&A, the questions that come in, and I'm going to answer them through this podcast. And then the one after that, we're going to get into our next chakra. So we're going to mix it around a little bit. And hopefully I can squeeze in some life advice as well. Of course I can squeeze in some life advice. Sure, why not? We've got nothing but time. Right? So if you wanted to have a private reading done, please go ahead and check out my website, psychicreadingstoday.com. And currently, right now, I have a live chat going on my page. So I'm there on Psychic Christine. And Psychic Cassidy and Psychic Snow, take advantage of them today. This is their last day being at this price point. So that's going to change real soon. So please go ahead and have your reading done via telephone. These are excellent ladies. I only hire the best to work on my site. And of course, you can also speak to me directly. So Psychic Cassidy is extension 12. Psychic Snow is extension 10. So like I said, be sure to check out the website, psychicreadingstoday.com. If you need guidance, advice, if you're at a crossroad in your life, and it's going to be able to get into all of that good stuff for you. So be sure to check it out. And you'll be hearing from me on my next podcast. I hope you all enjoyed this very much. I wish you all the best of luck. Enjoy the rest of your day.